Hello everyone, welcome to Gosport Railworks. My name is James and today we'll be looking at one of the mainstays for Southern Railway, which is the Maunsell coach. This will be the low window variety, and you can tell it's a low window variety because the windows on the corridor side are lower than what the high window would be, which we haven't got yet because basically Dapol haven't released them yet. So hopefully they'll be later this year, but it all depends on when the current situation on the world clears up. So yes, I'll just be reviewing these for now. And yeah, as I said, you can get them in singles like this one. You can get them in triple packs like these two, but the third pack coats is elsewhere. And you can get them in 6 packs, but however, they may be a bit rare to get. So we'll just review what we've got here. So let's just do the product code. We'll start with the single coats here. This is the Maunsell coat in a SR green. Running number is 6567. It's a brake composite. The product code is 2P012375, and the minimum radius is 9 inches, which means it can go pretty much around anything. And for the triple pack, here's what the box of triple pack looks like. Product code is 2P012253. It's Maunsell coats in lime green. Set number 394, and again it's a 9 radius curve. Inside the box you get this little bit of paper which explains how to do one of the special things of these coaches, which is the corridor connectors. I'll show you how that works in a moment. And inside you get the little detail pack which comes with the corridor connector itself, which I'll again show in a minute, and also a variety of alternative couplings, but I'm not entirely sure. These are got NEM pockets, so you can change them out if you want to. But yes, this is the little thing which I'm not too sure if it's just to do with Dapol coaches or just something they introduced with these, but yes, I'll show you how it works. You just put the corridor connectors here on each of the ends. Do be a bit careful because they do like to break off. You can just pop them back in if they ever do. And just carefully slide. Cool. Doing this again. Carefully slide this in here. Drive this coat because it will stay down there. And you just carefully push coaches together, and you've got a very nice corridor connection just down there. Just quickly zoom in. There we go, and as far as I know this might work around first radius, but it's probably better to do around second radius curves. So yeah, that's the corridor connectors. So yes, let's have a quick look at the detail, if I can get the coaches apart. I'll sort that bit out later. See, there we go. But let's start with the lined green because this is the livery which I really do enjoy. Actually, it's the reason why I bought the free set, because just so I can get this livery. So yes, first thing to say, it's absolutely gorgeous the way the livery is applied. So you've got all this lining here, which I'm assuming is just pressed stamped on. But still, it's stunning, and you get very fine detail as you get the words on each of the doors saying it's third class and Southern Railway at the top. These are little handles on these ends here. They're separately fitted because they have got a little space, gap between the door and the actual handle, so that's a very nice feature. The detail on the roof is very nice, like all the vents. I'm assuming they're all in the right place and very nicely detailed. You've also got the rain strips on either side, which are quite nice. The end details not all that much, but you have got the corridor connectors, which are always a nice touch. And detail on the bottom, it's what you would expect really. You won't be seeing all that much, but it's nice to have it there. And I do know you can fit these with lighting, with a Dapol lighting strip, but I've not really ventured much into this. And here's the BR green one, and again it's pretty much the same level of detail apart from it's in green. And yeah, pretty much. I do know you can get some which have got a stamp on the end for the coach set, and strange enough, the ones which are actually in the set don't have that on. So that's a bit confusing, but never mind, it might just be on some of them. But yes, let's have a quick check of the weight. Just to get an average, we'll just weigh all three and turn this back on. Doodly-doo, there we go. That one is 26.6, so that's there. It's 26.8. This is only going to give us an average. And 24.2. So let's just say it's about 25 at most. And yeah, they're fairly free running, so I don't see these being a problem for any locomotives pulling. So yes, that's a brief overview of the coach, and yeah, let's get all these onto a turntable, and where I'll tell you a bit more in detail about the Maunsell coach prototype which these are based off. So see you in a bit. The Maunsell carriage was the first design family of railway carriages built by the Southern Railway in the United Kingdom. Following grouping in 1923, Southern Railway had continued to build carriages to the designs of the previous three main companies, and the Maunsell carriage was intended to be the standard design for use across the Southern Railway network, incorporating the best features of each of the former companies' designs. The Southern Railway believed in sets of carriages where groups of carriages stayed together for long periods of time. The set number always appeared at the break end. The first sets that entered service in 1935 were assigned to the west area of the network and gradually spread all over the network. The Maunsell coaching stock gradually replaced the old pre-grouping stock. The coaches were always operated in sets, with loose stock placed in sets when carriages were in overhaul. The policy under which the Southern Railway operated set trains continued into the southern region of British Airways. Sets were disbanded and created as British Rail tried to create a new timetable. Since 1949, the official livery for all mainline coaches had been crimson cream. In 7 years, the whole of the southern region fleet should have been crimson cream, but that wasn't the case, as many sets were still in Southern Railway malachite green. Many Maunsell coaches were sold by BR to Heritage Railways, where they were restored and operated. Well, here we are on Gosport. This video is recorded before my next video on the layout, but it's basically I had nothing better to do, so that's why I did this one first. Just noticed that coach is trying to fall off. There we go. But yeah, and as you can see, I've got a very appropriate loco to join this up to, which is a school's glass in Southern Railway olive. So yeah, as you can see, I've got my 3 set here, and I've got a 2 set with the composite coats right here. So yeah, I did get a Mk1 just to test out how well these roll compared to a normal Farish Mk1, and they're not quite as free running as they are, but considering that these can be easily, when I say relatively easily, put in light mods. No, they have got the copper connections down there, so I'm guessing that gives it a bit more resistance. But yeah, I'll quickly mention how much they all cost. These single ones, they cost about 23 each, if I remember right, £23 each. A 3 set like this costs about 71, 72, and if you're lucky enough to find a 6 set Maunsell coach rake, that's probably about 110, but like I said, that's quite rare to find, and you're probably better off just making them out of singles. So anyway, unfortunately the controller's over there, so I have to do a quick lean over, blocking the light. And here we go. And I've been a bit of jerkiness from the school's class because I think I need to run it in a bit more. And is my newer one, it's not quite running. Either that or it's because I haven't got the rear of the layout powered properly yet. Might be the case. But that looks like it's not having any issues pulling them. Let's bump up a little bit of speed just so. Yep, they don't seem to have any issues whatsoever. So the inside track isn't first radius, but it isn't quite second radius either. It's just under second radius, and yeah, it doesn't really seem to have. So these are designed for. Probably turn that down now because it's getting a bit loud. There we go. But yeah, they're designed for 9 radius, so I'm not surprised it has no issues with my layout. And yeah, it's a nice little set of coaches. I'm just going to stop this now just so that you can hear me talk. I'm going to stop in the station. Yeah, these are the Dapol Maunsell coaches, 3 set and also some single coaches, and as I've been saying before, they look absolutely stunning and are very reasonably priced. Now, compared to Farish Mk1 or most Farish coaches, which are about on £30–31 range, these are £22–23 each, and for a 3 set, which will give you a bit more savings, you can probably get them around the 70 mark. I think mine was a bit cheaper, I don't remember, but yeah, these are extremely affordable coaches, and they don't skip on any of the detail, as you can tell from the lining on the olive coaches. So yes, extremely happy with these, and if I didn't have so many already, I would buy more. But unfortunately, I haven't got much space to stick anymore because I'm buying too many Mk1s. But yes, this has been James from Gosport Railworks, and I hope you enjoyed the video. And don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, because I have noticed that about 70% of my viewers haven't subscribed. So please do subscribe, as it does help my channel. There is a link in the description if you want to join the Facebook group, which I'm still working out what to do. Feel free to comment if you want to, like, favourite, and all the other things which YouTube allows you to do. Too many social media things. Oh well, I'm going to have a break and go back to sleep. Oh well. See you again. Bye bye.